Welcome to the Palatine High School football field, but we're not playing football today. It is the first game of the Palatine boys lacrosse season. I'm Luke Jorden, joined alongside new partner Shane Hebert. He played lacrosse last year, and now he's up here in the booth with me. Shane, how excited are you to be here?
I'm pretty excited, more excited than I was playing, but, I'm excited to be here.
So South Elgin 1-0. They just beat Buffalo Grove 14-4. And also, we apologize for any silence that goes on in this broadcast. We have no natural sound coming from the crowd because of the rain that is starting to pour down. But you can still hear us, and we'll give you the best delivery of the game we can. And, so 14-4. South Elgin's already 1-0. Palatine 0-0. And me and Shane are going to deliver all the action starting now.
Mm-hmm.
Clock almost ready. Team's almost ready. And the officials almost ready. Been a while since Palatine Lacrosse has played a game. They lost 14-5 to Vernon Hills in the first round of the playoffs. And now we are ready to go. You're watching PHSP TV live on YouTube as now Paddock's going to scoop up the face-off and start the offensive possession for the Pirates. Escudero up at the midi spot for now, starting to cut in. He gets the cut, trying to get a quick release right away to get the Pirates scoring quickly. Does not work. On the hustle now comes Vinny Chavetta. But it's a good work by the Storm as now Tyler Doron going to start to walk it in with a long stick. Ball comes loose. Scooped up by Sarge. He's pushed from the back, and yes, they will give him that call. Will be a little bit hard to hear the whistles as we are kind of caved in this press box. We're going to try to figure out a way to open a window later so we can actually hear what's going on. But for now, we're going to work with what we've been handed. Here's Daniel Dorshevsky. It's his birthday today. He turned 17.
Happy birthday, Danny.
Just committed D1 to Hofstra University out in New York, Long Island area. Daily Herald just wrote an entire article about him. It's quite an interesting read. You can find that on the Palatine Lacrosse Twitter. Eckelberry is going to move it up to the top, 35-yard line for Alex Regerson. So we're going to let the offense start to set up.
Looks like Palatine is in a 3-3-3 formation.
Looks like they'll be playing some man. There's a cutter. Shot. It slips in. Josh Eckelberry gets the scoring started for the Storm, and they got a 1-0 lead on the road. Eckelberry getting the first for the Storm in their second game of the season. Alrighty, back to the action. Sorry about that. Just got to fix something with the clock. Actually, something I just noticed, the South Elgin Storm are now the South Elgin Strikers. I'm not sure if that is just a lacrosse thing, since I believe they combine with Bartlett. But no matter the name, they have the ball, and they're looking to fire here, and it's a bouncer that ends up wide right.
Stole their ball.
Yep, due to the chase, Zach Catania will bring it in. He's going to cut in
Attacking.
quick. Tough angle shot will not go. Adam Heikkinen fell to the turf there. Strikers still possess.
Dylan Sarge, nearest defender.
I've heard some things about Sarge as he wants to. I've heard he's been on some visits, and I think he wants to go play college lacrosse, is what I've heard from a couple of people. He definitely has the talent to. Noah Cruz moves it up top. Loose ball now scooped up Paddock. Paddock off the ground ball, blazing with speed. Quite the athlete. Not only plays lacrosse, but plays football. And he takes a slash. His stick just came out. And now Cruz is going to bring it back in for the Storm.
On the attack.
Watch out from behind. It's Tyler Quinn applying pressure, and Cruz is going to back off and let the offense start to set up. 8:45 left to go here in the first quarter. Cruz to his right hand.
Tyler Quinn defending. Dave covering the X spot. With Dylan helping out.
Yeah, Dave is not the guy to take any contact from. I can speak from experience last year.
Yeah, Dave is one hard-hitting individual, yeah.
Good slide there from Quinn. Cruz moves it down low to Catania. Catania to his left hand. Pressured hard. And yeah, Feeds showing off the strength there. They try to move the ball in the middle. It squeaks out all the way to the top, and it will stay in bounds as we're under 8 minutes now in the first quarter. Only 1 goal scored so far. Wegger's moves it to the side, 20-yard line for the Strikers. Here's a fire. Dorshevsky stops it.
Yes.
He basically sat on that one, and he was able to stop it before it got to the net.
Looking at Sarge, going back to Dorchevsky. Passing it to...
It's Philbin.
Philbin, yeah.
All-conference selection last year. A little bit of a struggle trying to scoop this ball up until it's picked up by Josh Wang. Wang loses it. Whistle sounds. Ball will go to the Strikers here. Now Wegger's going to bring it in for the Strikers. 7:12 to go.
Still 1-0 Strikers.
Catania down low. Here's a quick pass in the middle. Yard sale inside the house.
Philbin comes up with it, giving it to Dorchevsky. Giving it to Adam Heikkinen. Taking it up the field. He's looking. Taking it. Oh, losing it.
Ball down. Picked up by the Storm. It was Ben Marbin on top of it, but he's going to lose possession. And now Sarge with the long stick. Going to hurl it over to Mix. Mix can't secure it, but he's going to scrap it forward to Chavetta. Chavetta with some contact from the long pole. Ooh, I felt that one. That did not look like a healthy bruise. That'll be there on Chavetta's arm. So he now goes in to set a screen. Spin move. Here's Escudero starting to cut in. Bounce shot won't go. Comes out to the side now for Chavetta. 6:04. Now Escudero. Taking some hard checks. Double pressure now. Escudero still not giving up that ball as he moves it up to Paddock. Wargo missed on it. It will stay in bounds. Freshman's first season with varsity.
Good pick by Rocco Paddock.
Escudero taking some checks. He's going to drive, get by the defender, move it down low. They're going to hurl it up top. Chavetta's going to fire. He scores! And the first goal of Palatine's lacrosse season comes from Vinny Chavetta up top, just about near the 20-yard line, and we're evened up at 1. Quite the shot by Chavetta.
Josh Wang taking face off right now. And he
scraps it forward. Still anybody's ball until it is picked up by the Pirates. It's Nathan Bai on the ground ball. Also another freshman on this roster. And this pass is going to fling out of bounds by the stick of Huang. It'll be a clear opportunity for the Strikers, who have been pretty quiet lately. They you'd have to say, Shane, they possessed most of the offensive zone time until that last minute where Palatine scored. I thought it's been all South Elgin until that goal by Palatine.
Oh, I'd have to agree. South Elgin has done a pretty good job possessing the ball. Like right now, look at them.
Oh,
Bringing across midfield.
that's Henry Kolb. As he now switches to his left. Gonna head for his sub. And looks like that's Cruz, who's just gonna hold off and wait for everything to set up.
Rocco, nearest defender right now, applying some slight pressure, not letting him get by.
Dylan Walker with George Wagner defending him. Walker inside. This fire heads over the crossbar.
Stays striker's ball.
Catania right there for the chase. Perks of having that guy down at X. So now they get to keep the ball. Catania knocked to the turf by Sarge. And Sarge will dish it off to Dorshevsky. And now a clear attempt coming from the Pirates.
Looking
it's a deep
for
pass
Rocco.
across the middle to Paddock. Paddock now at the P. Starts to race to the right. And move it down low to Wargo. Wargo taking some hard checks. Beats his defender. Moves it down low. Give and go. Wargo. Ball down and jumped on top of.
Met by a lot of South Elgin defenders.
That clear pass was deep and did not work at first, but they are going to get the ground ball and keep the ball. As now Dylan Walker going to back off.
And
Looks like we'll have a
timeout.
timeout, yeah. So we'll take a quick break. You're watching PHSP TV, South Elgin, Palatine, Lacrosse. Be back in a minute. So bad. It's actually.
That's so funny. Can you hear us again now or no?
Yeah, timing. All right. No, it cannot.
All right.
Oh, yeah, it can. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Sorry with that. We have a 3-man squad tonight, so it'll be a little bit tough managing the scoreboard and managing the game. But we're going to try our best. Johnny Pelletier on camera, me and Shane Hebert on the mic, and also working the technical, so multitasking to say the least. But Shane, what have you thought of Palatine's play so far?
I thought we've been really, really defensive so far. Elgin has been able to possess the ball a lot more than us. I'd say probably like 80 to 20%.
And a nice swim dodge there. They dish it across, wide open chance. Puts it through the 5-hole. Josh Eckelberry with another berry for the Strikers. It's 2 goals for him, and now they have a 2-1 lead. Goodness. Pretty sweet goal, you think?
Yeah.
And now with 2:19 to go, Strikers lead.
Luke, I don't know about you, but I think the Pirates have to get on offense. I feel like the whole entire time it has been on the defensive side, just attacking Adam and Dylan the whole game so far.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Other than that one offensive possession they had to get that goal, it's been kind of a rough ride for the Pirates, and they are statistically underdogs going into this game, but they've been fending up pretty well. They just got to get out of their defensive zone.
Yeah.
Only issue I see so far.
Yeah.
Titan Elders with some speed, looking at another one. Bounce out. What a stop, Dorshevsky. Loose ball, and he jumps on top of it. Beautiful save, but the whistle sounds apparently. And it's going to be Striker's ball. Very confused on what the call there. I assume it's a push on the Pirates. Now Jaden Ryan looking for options, going to move it up top. Dylan Walker.
Yeah, see, Luke, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This has been the whole entire game so far, just South Elgin possessing the ball.
Walker's going to move it up top. Here's a fire. Another save, Dorshevsky, adding to the stat sheet.
Saved by Hofstra.
Hofstra, they call him. Saw a couple happy birthday wishes that just said, happy birthday, Hofstra. Didn't even say happy birthday, Daniel.
Luke, by any chance, did you know that Danny is D1?
He is.
He is D1.
He now has the ball above the 35-yard line. He's going to sling it. It's intercepted. There's Tyler Doron. The long pull, bring it in. Nice fake there.
Taking it all the way.
Risky decision to cut inside, but he's able to back out and dish it out to Walker as he's going to come to his half of the field. Now Cruz is going to give it over. Under a minute to go. Here's a whipper that goes wide left. Believe that was Alec Weggers in on the shot. And they score. It's 3-1 Strikers. Shane, did you catch that? I was fixing the scoreboard.
I did not catch that either. I think, let me see his number. It was 8 who scored on South Elgin. Oh,
Michael
number 30.
Hudick will get credited the goal. Just like that, it's 3-1 South Elgin. Offense last year averaging 8.2 goals a game. They already got 3 in the first, on pace for 12. It's a good start for them, and they're playing a good goalie, so they definitely have to put some goals in the back of that net, and they've done it so far. Now with 44 seconds to go.
Rocco taking the face-off, and Rocco loses the face-off.
They're looking for another one, and a great stick check there by Philbin.
Might be a push in the back, and it is, yeah.
They will give him the push in the back.
On Sarge, yeah.
Gonna get the ball back. Henry Kolb slides it across. Under 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Palatine's offense was an issue last year, and so far it's been a little bit of an issue in this game to start off the year. They averaged 6.3 goals a game last year, but only 1 so far in this first quarter as we're nearing the final seconds. Here's a wraparound attempt to make it 4-1. Ball comes out, loose ball, and it looks like Pirates will just hold on to it to run out the clock. They're going to move it forward, and the buzzer will sound for the first quarter. Your score, 3-1 Strikers. We'll take a quick break and bring you back with the second quarter action. I am Luke Jorden with Shane Hebert. See you in a minute. Alrighty, second quarter action almost ready to go here. Shane Hebert. To my right, I'm Luke Jorden. There's the
Rocco
face-off.
taking the face off, and he wins it. Keelan has it. Man, don't you love Keelan, Luke?
I love Keelan.
I
Keelan is
love
my favorite
Keelan,
player.
too. I don't know about favorite. That might be a stretch, but he's definitely a player.
It's a very likable player.
Very small.
Chavetta to the side for Escudero.
See, Luke, this is what I think we need to see more Palatine, just possessing it, slowing the game down. Like right now. Look at that.
Yeah, and as somebody who's played for Coach Gantz, that's something you really emphasize is slow it down, possess the ball. Now Escudero's going to get doubled in hot, stays with the ball, and moves it down low to Mix. Bobbled it at first, going to try to cut to the crease now.
Keelan trying to shoot it.
No look shot attempt by Mix.
Wild attempt by Keelan. Very questionable, but hey, I got to respect that.
I would have to say he really had no other move, though. He was pressured in hot. And it looks like the strikers will clear. No, Tyler Quinn's on top of it. And now has to avoid going out of bounds. He's defended very heavily by Ryan Gura. Now Rocco Paddock, recently committed to Carthage College, D3 Lacrosse. Chavetta spinning, letting go, he scores! It's another one for Chavetta, as him and Eckelberry have had an absolute shootout, both having 2 goals. Chavetta kind of filling in for that spot of Griffin Simons today, as he's been playing X, and you'd have to say, Shane, he's doing it pretty well.
Yeah, I'd say Palatine's doing pretty good without Ryan Tragesser, who I'd say is probably one of their better players. And same thing with Griffin. Yeah, probably losing their 2 best attackmen right now, and they still have 2 goals. So, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, Tragesser came from Viator, but there was something with papers today. I would assume it's a physical or something that he's not allowed to play. So he is inactive, and also Griffin Simons is inactive. So
yeah, Griffin with a concussion. Yeah,
Pirates playing well amidst being down a couple of players. And it's only a 1-goal game with under 10.5 to go in this second quarter. Now we flip sides, so Strikers going right to left, Pirates going left to right. Stepping down now is Michael Hudick. He moves it over to the side.
Adam Heikkinen on the defense, followed by Dave Vigi and Dylan Sarge.
Offense was originally stacked in hot. There's the cutter. Well drawn up offense, but Dorchevsky's going to jump on top of it, and the Pirates are going to clear. I was just about to say they had a ton of players in the crease 5 seconds prior, and then they all backed out, and they cut in it at once, and it almost worked out, except the pass was just barely incomplete. Otherwise, we could have seen a 4-2 game there in favor of the Strikers. Sarge going to hop over the 50-yard line.
Going all the way.
In the danger zone for a deep hole, but he doesn't care as he slings it all the way down to Chavetta. And now heads out for a sub. Looks like Nathan Bai will be entering on for Sarge. On the offensive side of things, as now Oswald possesses. Bai to Wargo. Escudero looking for that cutter. Does not complete it. Is scooped up by the Strikers, and it's going to come back out.
On the ground.
Great deep hole effort there by Nathan Dinson. He's not finished, trying to get a pass across, but Sarge matches up his stick on it, is able to swat that one down. It will stay Strikers' ball, according to the official. Did not tip anything after Sarge got a stick on it, but a great defensive play by Sarge as now the defense gets to set up. Alex Wegerson. 30-yard line, dishes it back. There's about 8.5 left to go here in the second quarter. Hudick starting to step down at first. Gives it over, going to get it back. Palatine playing pretty conservative right now. But they know Dorchevsky can take those shots from far out. As here's one, and Dorchevsky takes it to the chest is what it looked like. And he's got another stop.
Mm-hmm.
And he appears that he might be a little bit hurt here. He tried to make that save with his stick. He's back in the cage after taking a blazer to his body, but he's a lacrosse player. He's right back into that game, wasting no time. Catania. Strikers start to rotate it to the top.
Palatine with a strong zone.
Dorshevsky
D1 with the save.
Jumps on top of another one. Dorshevsky does not appear to be happy. I'm not sure what the anger's about there. Maybe he's just excited. Can't tell you. Chavetta's going to scoop up this ground ball. Quinn over to Oswald.
Rocco with the ball.
Paddock wants the ISO. Starts to move the feet. Double comes in hot. And a switch.
Losing the ball. Should probably pass it. And swing it around. Yeah, swing it.
That is
to
exactly
the X
what
spot.
That's exactly what they're going to start doing. Escudero wants it for himself. Ball still loose. And jumped on top of.
South Elgin looking for the outlet pass right now. The D-pole's getting tracked down.
Great hustle by Escudero, but it's not enough. Now Nathan Dintz. Huge help there to the Strikers getting on offensive possession. And we've said it earlier in the game, Shane, but possession is huge in lacrosse. And I feel like Palatine's just rushing things a little bit too often.
Yeah, Luke, I could not agree more. I feel like Palatine's defense is just getting gassed at this point. It keeps on going like this.
Especially Dorshevsky's going to need quite the break after facing a ton of shots in this first half, but he's played him pretty well. Very good defense there by Philbin. But Jaden Ryan's going to jump back on top of this.
And Palatine going back into the zone.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't really paid too much attention to the defense. Have you seen whether they're going man zone on off?
I think they're in a zone. More of a zone, as you can see right now. And it's worked out. It's worked out well recently, so
yeah,
can't complain.
Not a single goal this quarter except for Chavetta's strike for Palatine. Loose ball now at the 50-yard line. Squeaks out to Catania. Catania back over to Wegerson. Wegerson shaking off Sarge. And what we've seen from both teams a lot, they tend to back off, let things start over again, and that's exactly what they're going to do here. 5:14. Past halfway through the second quarter. Almost at halftime.
And again, South Elgin just possessing the ball like they have all game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. I mean, they do have the lead. Last year, South Elgin beat Palatine 5-4 in the snow. And we have a similar scoring pace to what that game was. It's both teams not too fond on scoring too often, more of a possess the ball type of team. That's exactly what's going on here, as they're looking for that middle but couldn't get it. Keelan Mix taking some checks, cutting out to the left. Still with the ball. And Coach Gantz looks to call a timeout here. Keelan Mix taking a lot of pressure. Coach Gantz wants to keep possession. And with 4:24 left here in the second, Pirates will talk it over as well as the Strikers. What have you thought of this game so far in general, Shane?
I feel like it's not too bad of a game considering they're missing their two best offensive players. But, just as long as they possess the ball, I feel like they can win the game. So I don't know about you, Luke, but that's how I feel. So
yeah, not only that, but I would have to say Isaac Menning's a key piece to the LSM and defensive part of things, and he's not playing either. He's still recovering from what I believe was something with a hamstring injury last season. He's still recovering to this day. And I believe when Palatine plays Hampshire, I don't have the exact date, but he will play a JV game there, and then hopefully he'll get the green light to play varsity after that. So it's good to see Isaac back because he took a couple of injuries last year. This whole team did, and it's good to see most of them back healthy and futurely all of them. Shane, you played on JV last year. Were injuries an issue for you guys, or?
I'd say my JV experience, there was some issues just all around, but injuries weren't too big of an issue. I'd say it was more like just player wise.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know, Palatine's lacrosse squad last year, they were in need of a lot of players that never played lacrosse before stepped up to the job, as JV was nearly made entirely of players who were first year. And, I mean, they got it handed to them for most of the games, but what's nice about that is now they're pretty experienced, they're hungry, and they're used to losing.
And, yeah, I'd say even though, yeah, we didn't win too many games last year, it's definitely a fun sport, and I definitely recommend it to others. So, yeah. Dylan just taking a spill.
3 strikers at the ground.
Dylan taking another fall. Sarge, what are we doing?
Paddock scoops up the ground ball and going to give it all the way back to Dorshevsky. Under 4 minutes.
Giving it back to Mix, taking it across midfield, switching hands. I don't know if Keown has a left hand. I have not seen him use it at all this game.
Wargo. Cross. Looking for Escudero, but Escudero couldn't keep it in the stick.
Was a good look by Palatine. And now South Elgin back on the attack with Adam Heikkinen, who should pick him up.
Oh, and they snipe it and they score. Wow.
Wow.
I think what Heikkinen thought there is that's a shot that Dorshevsky can take, but that was a beautiful shot. Top corner.
Jeez.
Now the strikers are up 2.
Defense huddling around together, probably talking about who they have.
We've seen Dorshevsky show a little bit of anger throughout this game. I'm assuming it's with the defensive slides, as he will not tolerate a defender who can't slide. The defense he has around him this year and last year is pretty darn good.
Then South Elgin back on the attack if they can maintain the ball, and it looks like they will.
Faceoffs have been a huge part of the striker's success up to this point.
I feel like that is partly due to Trag just not playing again, because I'm pretty sure he's the one who mainly takes faceoffs for them now. But
I did not know that, actually, because he typically plays an attack spot, but you can always rotate him to faceoff as well. Levenberg with some time, defended by the freshman Nathan Bai. Catania spinning around.
Saved by D1.
D1 Dorshevsky has had to crouch down and make a lot of stops down low. South Elgin knows that the bouncers can be a weakness for Dorshevsky, but not today so far, as the most recent goal by the strikers was a top shelf snipe. Escudero unable to hold on to this one at first, but now he does. Under 2.5 left in the second quarter.
Paco
threw some checks, trying to shift it across. Loose ball. Chavetta picks it up and scores.
With the hat trick.
First half hat trick for number 3, as he now has 3 goals. Chavetta really putting the offense on his back so far.
Yeah, really stepping in for the void that Trags and Griffin have left, and he's doing a really good job.
I mean, Chavetta, it just must be something about that position. Simons always was a goal scorer back there, and all of a sudden Chavetta said, let me get a chance, as Simons concussed, and he's really stepped up so far. Great performance by Chavetta. It's now 4-3. $2:20 on the dime to go here before we head to the locker rooms.
Timeout, South Elgin. Gonna talk it over.
They call a timeout right after getting scored on. And we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back, Shane and I, in a minute or so here with 2:09 left to go in the second quarter. Strikers possess the ball in offense, only up 1 up to this point. A little bit of a shock to them as they walked through their first game opponent, which was Buffalo Grove earlier this week, beating them 14-4.
Jeez, 14-4.
Palatine only beat Buffalo Grove 9-8 in overtime last year.
That is a good look for the Pirates, though, if they're able to keep up with South Elgin.
Oh, yeah, no question about it. Here's a dish to the top, and another stop.
Mr. D1. That is why he's D1 right there. Keelan bringing the ball up around the 40. Segan trying to bring it all the way. Nope. Running out of gas. Keelan, we got to use that left hand of yours. Picked up by the goalie.
This ball squeaks out back to Javetta after the initial clear attempt by the goaltender, Louis Simpson. And it looks like we'll get another timeout. Interesting. 1:07 left in the second.
Strikers are probably trying to get one last push in as there's 1 minute and 7 seconds left in the game. Palatine probably trying to stop them, of course, but
yeah, I mean, with the competition you're playing here, if you can take it in the half only down 1, I think that's pretty good. I think this team knows that they're underdogs against the Strikers, who were 12-6 last year and are already undefeated so far this year. I mean, they know they're facing a tough team when they beat Buffalo Grove by 10, but they've handled it pretty well so far, so gotta give some props to them. Like I said, wouldn't be bad to only be down by 1 as the underdog going into half.
Yeah, pretty winnable game for Palatine, which is pretty good for them.
If you'd like to see the rest of the boys lacrosse broadcasts this year, March 24th, 8 days from now, next Friday, they'll take on Stevenson here at 6:30. Then we skip nearly a month due to the climactic events of other sports going on. Then it's April 20th against rival Fremd, who we're looking for some revenge against. Then it's Barrington, May 4th, and then May 8th, Rolling Meadows. And I'll bring you the girls lacrosse schedule for broadcasts later on, but they also have 5 games being broadcasted as well.
I think their first game is almost a week, like literally a week from now, on the 23rd.
You nailed it. Yep, next Thursday, first home game will be against Crystal Lake Central. I was just talking to one of the players today. They said Crystal Lake Central's really good, but that's also what I've heard about this South Elgin team. So looks like Palatine has been able to hang in so far, but Paddock not able to hang on with his stick there as he gets the yard sailed. Loose ball now beyond the 40, scooped back up by Escudero. Escudero's got to watch out. Body's coming in hot. He takes a shove and is going to start to cut to the crease. Looking inside, Paddock just misses wide left.
Will stay Palatine ball, number 3, tracking it down. Look, have you heard anything about the girls lacrosse team? Are they any good or?
Yes, they just played their first game last night against Carmel, and I do know that they won. So it's good to see for them. They're already 1-0.
Carmel probably is pretty good knowing they're a private school, and I'm pretty sure they're good at lacrosse and football. Very good at both.
Yep. Escudero takes a little shove from behind, nudges it off to Paddock. Paddock ties up the game. We're even at 4 as time nears out for the first. 2.6 seconds to go, and we're evened up at 4.
Pirates probably very excited to bring a tie into going into half. So
You talk about momentum. That is something you absolutely wanted to carry into that halftime. And this has been an awesome half for the Pirates, who were down 3-1 at one point, decided to flip the script and make it a 3-1 run of themselves recently, and now it's 4-4. So we'll have one last 2-second face-off here. Be very interested to see if anything comes out of this.
maybe a Hail Mary goal. No, we'll see just about nothing.
There's a deep fire. Dorshevsky trying to hop up and grab it, but it sailed over the net anyway. Would have been after the buzzer as well. So for now, the first half, it's a good start for the Pirates, underdogs into this game, but they have it evened up at 4. Strikers 4, Pirates 4. Shane and I and Johnny, the 3-man squad tonight, will take a break, and we'll be back for the start of the second half in 10 minutes. See you then. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. Third quarter's already underway. A little bit faster than we are, but we are to the action. I'm Luke Jorden with Shane Hebert and Johnny Palatine on camera. It's been a pretty solid first half for the home Pirates, holding in with a team that's on the stat sheet a lot better. Already played their first game. They already got the rust off, but Palatine doesn't really look like they have too much rust other than that first quarter, you'd say.
Yeah, I'd say the only rusty part about Palatine's game so far is they're struggling with like shifting on defense or sliding on defense. My bad.
I mean, same thing.
Yeah.
Basically. Here's a tough angle shot from Catania. Scooped up by Sarge, eventually picked up by Dorshevsky. Already a minute through this third quarter.
Hiking in with the ball, looking upfield, looking for Keelan. Oh, no, looking back at Danny. Gonna swing the field.
Dorshevsky is looking across. Is going to bounce to the stick of Escudero, but eventually picked up by Barrett Kester. Now Striker's back on the offensive push. It's Noah Cruz.
Defended by Keelan and Philbin. Trying to work it to X. Yeah, getting past X.
Catania has had a lot of the team's offensive possession, working from X quite a lot.
It looks like Palatine is still in a zone. It's been working pretty good for them, I'd say. So
yeah, especially with the amount of shots that they've taken. Dorshevsky saved just about everyone except for one. And here's another one coming in hot.
Whipping
it's going to
it.
sail way over above the netting. They're going to need a new ball, but it will stay Striker's ball. Catania wins the race over Dorshevsky. 10 minutes by so far. 10 minutes left in the third quarter, excuse me. We're going to try for another shot up top, but instead they're going to back off first. And now Cruz has the ball at the 15, and he's going to lob it all the way down. This pass tips off the stick of Heikkinen, and Heikkinen's going to back off. Now Palatine looks for a successful clear. Dorshevsky sees an option and finds Paddock open like a quarterback there. Nice move there.
D1 to D3 right there. Rocco bringing it up the field, losing it.
Able to get it back.
Again, swinging it to X. Palatine trying to possess the ball with the shot.
Escudero was trying to get in. I think they hit off a part of Simpson. They will get to keep the balls. Now Josh Wang, who's taken a good share of the face-offs tonight for the Pirates, splitting with Rocco Paddock.
Palatine so far this game has done a really good job with penalties. Luke, I don't know about you, but I don't think they've gotten one.
Oh, yeah, no, there hasn't been a single penalty all day. This game has made me forget that penalties existed, to be honest with you.
Oh.
Not a single flag has flied, so.
I know, compared to last year, there were many behind-the-back penalties.
Yep. Escudero hit as he shot. It was another stop for Simpson. Striker's coming in hot.
Strikers with the shot. The rain is really coming down now. I wonder if it's going to play an effect on the game.
It's getting a little bit hard to see from back here. The red jersey with the navy numbers is kind of a pain to tell the numbers, so I can really only tell near side. I'm trying my best over here.
Striker swinging around for the shot, and it's in.
Striker's back with the lead. It's 5-4. Another one of those nice top-shelf shots. It is really appeared to be the only way they've been catching Dorshevsky. Now they have the lead once again.
Palatine just really struggling on the far shots on defense. It's really killing them right now. And those are some really, really low percentage shots that the Strikers are taking.
Look at that rain falling down. Oh my.
Not fun to play in, I'd say. Not fun. Josh on the face-off, and he's on the ground.
Eventually
Rockets
picked up.
On the ground.
Strikers looking for another one. They're going to step down and
Again.
they score. Oh, wow, what a celebration. as Josh Eckleberry carries in the goal scorer there.
You can really see the rust on Palatine's defense not be able to communicate on the slides. As I don't think anyone even picked him up right there, Luke.
Yeah, no, Titan Elters took it all the way down. One of the face-off guys came off the face-off and just charged it all the way down. You got to slide sooner.
I feel like that's another key point on Palatine's defense. They're getting really killed by the transition offense right now. No one is picking anyone up on the transition. Tyler Quinn on the face-off. And
looks like Quinn jumped on it.
Losing Palatine possession. Another turnover by Palatine.
Henry Kolb gives it back. South Elgin. They actually won the 2018 sectional. And then they also won the Champions Cup in the IHSLA back before IHSA hosted lacrosse events. So something I've researched and found out about. IHSA has only been doing lacrosse tournaments since 2018. So kind of interesting how it kind of used to be like a hockey-like thing where the IHSA doesn't run it. But now they do. And a misfire there.
Another far shot by the Strikers. Like that is killing the Pirates right now. Dave Vigi on the defense.
They're looking into the house. There's a fire. It hits the back of the netting. I thought it was
Danny out of the net.
Dorshevsky. It's an open net. They're moving it to the top, but the defense stands tall. Scary moment there. I think Dorshevsky's got to be breathing a little bit heavily, but I think he got a little bit of birthday luck there and some birthday help from his defense as they're able to stop him there from making it 7-4.
I feel like Palatine has to get out of their defensive side. I feel like their deep holes, I don't think any of them gotten a sub yet. They have to be gassed at this point. Got to move to offense. Got to give them a break really quickly. Hopefully they can get a good stand right here. Dylan Sarge on the closeout.
Now that the Strikers had the lead, they're going to back off a lot more, and you're going to see a lot more pressure from the Pirates as Philbin just displayed there. They look inside. Oh, what a doorstep save by Dorshevsky.
And that is why he's a D1. Oh, Adam Heikkinen losing the ball, but he still has it, looking for an outlet pass. The Palatine attackers have not been helping them move the ball upfield. It's not moving at all.
It's been a very quiet offensive quarter for the Pirates, and this is another errant pass that will dribble its way out of bounds.
And another Palatine turnover.
Yeah, definitely costly to say the least, especially when possession is beginning to be a key factor in this game. Can't be losing the ball like that. But once again, plenty of time left in this game to correct it, as we have over 17 minutes in total. Simpson now going to take it from behind his own cage. He's looking all the way far side.
Guarded by Mix.
Mix knocks the man out of bounds. Great play there by Mix, but it looks like South Elgin is going to get to keep the ball here. I believe it was a timeout called.
Timeout, South Elgin, yeah.
Huh. We heard nothing from the PA announcer. I am not sure what exactly conspired there. I believe they called the timeout in time. And yeah, there it is.
Well, with the score looking as it is right now, I do not think we'll see any Michael Mason action today, sadly. Got to show some love to the JV boys, Michael Mason, Max. Port. Love you, Port. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, not too many JV players as of last year on this squad. There's a couple of notable ones, as you just stated.
Max, sadly, not at the game. He's out with sickness, but he is watching at home. So
we appreciate you, Max. for hopefully tuning in here.
And hopefully, Max, you're back tomorrow.
Yes. It's been a minute since we've seen you in gym class.
Yeah, Max, I really need to use the locker room gym.
What's wrong with yours, huh?
I'd say my lock got stolen, so as of right now, I don't have a lock because of Max. So, Max, please come tomorrow.
Yeah, Shane's had to use my locker for the past 2 days, so.
Thank you, Max. Thank you. Hopefully the Palatine Lacrosse team can pick it back up on defense. Or it's not even pick it up on defense, because along 6 goals in, what do you say, like a half or basically 2.5 quarters is not bad. It's the offense that's been lacking. We might have been on offense for maybe a total like 6 minutes the whole entire game. Not a good look for the Pirates right now.
I think it's just a lack of holding the ball. I mean, you're going in for the shot right away, and it's starting to pain, as that's what South Elgin's been doing. They're taking the shots, they miss, but they got the guy at X, Catania's right there to race for another one, and that's been happening a lot. They get to repossess. There is no shot clock, so you can take as much time as you want. So,
Palatine not Palatine. The Strikers are really able to slow the game down, let their players take a break, and
oh boy. Will we see our
Philbin
first flag? Yes, we will. It's a man up for the Pirates. Philbin eats a check pretty hard, but he takes one for his team, and it's a man up opportunity for the Pirates, something that they really need right now.
And yeah, as I was alluding to, I feel like the Pirates are just getting gassed out right now, just being on defense the whole time, while the Strikers are able to just rest their players on defense as they've had to do nothing the past 5 minutes.
And like we said, discipline for both sides has been incredible all game. And we just had our first penalty just occur. And from what it looks like it'll only be 30 seconds. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So now Mix is going to carry it in. And the man up sets up. 5 guys walking the perimeter with Escudero inside, but they turn it over. Orgo lost it. And a great individual clear here.
So the Strikers on the attack again, probably looking to possess the ball and tire out the Pirates. Look like the Pirates are playing more aggressive right now, trying to...
Oh, boy.
Big hit, penalty on Heikkinen. Looks like that was more of a rage foul or rage penalty, as I like to call it.
I'm not the biggest fan of that call. I think Heikkinen's got to watch how hard he hits there, but I don't even think he was really trying to kill him. It just kind of ran him over. Heikkinen's, big, strong guy, taking on a small attacker of what looked like to be Zach Catania. It's not going to exactly end well. So now both teams with a man down. Strikers will be back on the man advantage shortly after their penalty expires. But for now, in the offensive zone, it's a 5-on-5. Not something you see every day. Nearing 4 minutes left.
Yeah, Palatine wasting a perfect opportunity to switch the game script and move the ball in offense.
Cruz down low to Catania.
22 is Luke. Who's 22 on the Pirates defense?
That is... You said 22? Yeah. Oh, they score!
Scored. Yeah.
They catch Dorshevsky down low. And it's another one for the Strikers.
What do 22 is, yeah.
Now it's a promising 3-goal lead.
Yeah. Palatine's going to have to put on the pressure here soon, or this game's going to fall apart pretty quickly. But that all starts with the possession. All Palatine needs to do is possess the ball for at least maybe like a minute or a minute and a half, and, that can flip the whole entire game. But first of all, they need to get the ball in. As of right now, the Strikers, again, have the ball pushing it upfield in transition where they've seen a lot of success, but they are, again, slowing the ball down.
Face-off domination by the Strikers as Henry Kolb gets on top of another one. Now they just get to possess the ball. Let's see what they do here. Up 3. Definitely emphasizing holding on to the ball more than ever.
trying to chew some clock and not blow this 3-point lead against the Pirates. Swinging it back to Axe. He fumbles it, but still has the ball. Probably looking for 17 or looking for a shot. 17's about to rip it.
Levenberg moved it down. Both
Dylan
teams.
Sarge, ref getting in the way of the play.
Here's a nice move trying to shake by Sarge. Ball squeaks out to the other side, and Heikkinen's on top of it.
Heikkinen looking for Rocco Paddock on the right side of the field, entering the 50-40. Slowing down right at
He's got to
the
watch
30.
out.
Man behind him, looking for Tyler Quinn.
Quinn slings it all the way down low. Chavetta. Back up top.
Palatine
Quinn's gotta
offense
watch out.
really, that has to be a penalty hitting him in the head. I don't think that's illegal.
Yeah, I think you caught something I didn't there. I didn't realize he caught him in the head.
And again, the transition. Hopefully they are able to slow him down. Oh, hard hit.
Levenberg, a nice move. Once again, offense developing for the Strikers.
And the rain is still coming down pretty hard here. Making it a little bit harder to pass the ball and a little bit harder to run with the ball. But Palatine should probably start applying some pressure pretty soon as we have a 3-goal deficit on our hands.
Cruz dishes it up top. Here's a fire. Dings the crossbar. Michael Hudick was looking for one there, but they stay at 7 goals for now. Got the ball back with 1:12 to go.
Dave Vigi on defense, picking up the ball. And that is Keelan Mix on the ball carrier.
Now Cruz going to get it. Near side. Beautiful move inside. Dorsevsky got on that one. What a save there on Alex Wagerzin.
And again, another thing that's been killing the Pirates, there is absolutely no one for Adam to pass the ball to if you look at it. No one is getting wide open for him.
Except Escudero. Escudero inside. Top shelf. He scores. And there's maybe a shock of momentum with 36 seconds to go.
Pirates not leading. Pirates 5-7 against the Strikers.
Crucial goal by Brendan Escudero, and it's his first of the season. Chavetta with 3. Paddock with 1. And now Escudero with 1. Adding up to the 5 goals of the Pirates' first game of the season. Lots of umbrellas out here in the crowd. Those of you that are here with us might be a little bit more thankful. Looks like it's still coming down here in Palatine. As we near the end of the third quarter, it's a 2-goal game. This face-off begins off the sound of the whistle. Oswald was knocked off the ball. Now Sean Clausen gives it up to Joe Medusa. Not much time. 15 seconds. Oh, boy, coming in hot. Watch out for the freight train. Adam Heikkinen with a beautiful hit. Takes some slashes, draws a flag out of the anger of the Strikers player. They're going to hurl it down. They got 5 seconds. And it looks like Simpson's going to jump on top of this one. And that'll do it for 3 quarters. Oh, it will not actually. We're stuck at 0.8 seconds due to the penalty on the Strikers. But looks like they might just let this clock run. As goaltender Simpson already coming into the bench, as well as Dorshevsky. And now the teams start to follow.
Yeah, not much you can do with 0.8 seconds left, Luke.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to let it play out. So that'll practically do it for the third, although we're not officially done yet. Now it looks like we'll just be in for what will be the end of the third, if not a timeout. I'm very curious. And yep, they're gonna let it run now. That will be 3 quarters. They had me confused for quite a while. They never moved that time. It was still at 0.8 for a while. But the end of the third, Pirates only down by 2 against a dominant South Elgin squad. We'll take a quick break over here, Shane and I, and we'll be back in a minute or so. Make sure to catch the fourth quarter action. Tell your friends this game is close, and we'll see them on the broadcast as well. And after that quick break, we are back ready for the fourth quarter between the Palatine Pirates and South Elgin Strikers. Finale of quarters just about ready to go. There's the whistle, and we're off here. As Kolb wins another one for the Strikers. They've been dominant on faceoffs all night. Ball pops out. Oh, but they couldn't track it down. You could tell the Pirates bench was really excited, but Quinn had no idea where the ball was after he popped it out of the opponent's stick.
Looks like Palatine is in a heavy man right now. Look at Dave. He's just in the corner. Dave tracking him down, doing a good job. Killing Mix on the ball.
Yeah, it's a good call out. They are really tight on their guys right now. They're going to start to bring the double. Look, Heikkinen starting to slide in here.
A big shift. I don't know if that's the smartest move to bring your biggest guy outside of the box.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. We're still man up. That's why. We start with the man up.
Oh, yeah.
That's why the pressure's been on so hot. I was like, what's going on here? We still got 11 minutes. Like, we'll be fine. We don't got a pressure like this right away, but...
I feel like we should let Heikkinen just roam the inside of the field and just absolutely clear out anyone who has the ball. Palatine, I think, is... No, they're going back to a zone. Palatine is back in a zone now.
Penalty expired. It's now Hebert going to back off.
Palatine still down by 2 with 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game.
That call on the Strikers earlier appeared to be a 1-minute slash as they just got out at the 11-minute mark. Here's a deep lob to Catania. A little bit of a risk here. They got no guys under X right now for the Strikers. Catania must have heard me as he starts to trot down low because you want to keep the possession. Looks like they're going to try to do that.
Allowing another far shot.
Wow.
That has been absolutely killing the Pirates. I can't believe it. That has been, I don't know, Luke, what would you say? Like five of their goals have been just long prayers.
They've just been shooting high, and they've been catching Dorshevsky by surprise, which is not something you see every day. And now it's 8-5 in favor of the Strikers. Wow.
Yeah, Mr. D1 being caught by surprise.
Alex Wagurjan on the strike for the Strikers. It's now 3 goals between the two. Josh Huang and Titan Elders right at that P where this faceoff now begins. Elders won't stop going. He's going to try to shoot a bouncer. Flies wide. Dorshevsky diving to try to get the race, but he's beaten by Zach Catania.
Yeah, Torchesky this game has been showing a lot of effort. A lot. Dave tracking him down. Now he's on to Josh Wang. Pirates might have to start picking up the pace now, I think.
There's a loose ball. Got to jump on top of that one, but Philbin not there in time.
There still is 9.5 minutes left, but I think going into a man and just pressing the strikers might be a good idea for the Pirates.
Hewitt gets around Philbin, stepping down, and a great save by Dorshevsky. Doesn't even know where the ball is after jumping on top of that one. Nonetheless, got to give some credit to Michael Hudick, who got around Philbin very nicely there. Philbin's not an easy guy to get around, speaking from having to practice with him. And he's also an all-conference selection for defense as of last year as a junior. So who knows what's ahead of him for his senior year here with Palatine. Huang. Aaron pass flies over. Wargo keeps it in bounds. Great effort. I thought it was out of bounds for a second.
Yeah, questionable officiating, but hey, we're not complaining.
Now Wargo going to cut down low. Paddock. Back over. 8.5 to go in the final quarter. You got to start scoring now.
Yeah, you got to bring the pressure on now. Now is not the time to possess. I mean, obviously you always want to possess the ball, but now we need to pick things up a little bit. Palatine is really sorely missing Trags and Griffin Simons right now. They need a spark of offense. Down 3 with 8 minutes left.
Let's get out of Paddock. Yard sailed again. Paddock, he's been taking some hard slashes. South Elgin bench loves it. Under 8 minutes. Paddock setting a fake screen, now getting open. He's going to get the ball. And a huge interception there by the strikers, trying to clear the zone now. Ball comes back out. Loose ball picked up once again by South Elgin. And now on the near side, it's Joe Maduzia. He's going to get it to center.
Hopefully the Pirates put on some pressure in the transition where most of the goals have been, and they've stopped the fast break.
Wagershin gets it to the far side, now gets it back. Over to Cruz. Cruz dodging. Cutting back to his strong side, back to his left. Running circles.
Right into Dylan Sarge.
Now some ISO work. And eventually backing off. Keelan Mix playing the necessary defense there. Under 7 minutes. Time still running.
Pirates really need to bring up the pressure right now.
Nice move there by Catania. Catania. Tough angle. Spun around and fired it wide. And this will stay South Elgin's ball off of another chase that they happen to win there.
Yeah, hopefully the defense starts applying some pressure now. The clock just ticking down.
Jaden Ryan on his left hand. This is an errant pass. It is kept in. Great job. Oh, wow. What a great hit there by Alex Wagerson. He's been great on both sides of the ball tonight.
Somebody needs to pick him up for the shot.
Watch out, and another save. Dorshevsky stopping Ben Marbin. But minute by minute, they're running out of time. We're now below 6 minutes. Dylan Sarge walking out of his own zone. Moving it over. Risky pass to Chavetta, but he's able to secure it. He's got some support from Escudero down low, who's going to set a pick, come off of it, and get the pass. Escudero's got to start taking the slashes as he surveys his options. Up to the middle. Fire by Keelan Mix, and it goes wide.
Stays Palatine ball. Vinny Chiavetta with the ball at the X spot.
Keelan Mix showing he
Looking
wanted
for
that one back.
Rocco!
Paddocks, spin around, fire, and score. It's 6-8, and now only a 2-goal deficit between the two. What a shot there. Paddocks got his second of the game.
Three goals by Chiavetta, 2 by Paddock, and 1 by
Escudero. And now maybe a little bit of a charge into this Pirate squad, really needing it. Playing in their first game of the season.
Tyler Quinn on the faceoff. Can we win one? And no. Another big kill of the game, Luke. I don't know about you, but I've seen us maybe win maybe 2 or 3 faceoffs the whole game.
Yeah, I would have to agree. It's been rough at the dot. Michael Hartnett going to leave a ground ball for his teammate. Interesting way to pass the ball. Works, though.
Palatine applying some pressure, guarding them pretty far out and going back into man, which I like a lot. Which is forcing the strikers to actually do something with the ball. Getting past him, needs a slide.
Very nice move there. Looking inside, that might have hit the post. It hit something, but it didn't go in. Lots of shoving for this loose ball. Coming out to the side where Nathan Bai thought he had it for a second. And instead, the strikers are going to jump on top of this. Another loose ball opportunity.
The deep hole is knocking some. Oh, my. Big hit by Dylan Sarge or Adam Heikkinen.
One of the two.
Yeah. They love hitting people.
Here's
Tyler
Quinn
Quinn.
now. Trotting his way into the offensive zone. Escudero's knocked off that pass.
Stays Palatine.
Nope. They're going to credit that a pass, so therefore South Elgin will get a clear opportunity with just under 4 minutes to go here.
But Palatine pressuring the defense again, which I like a lot. Making them make a decision, making them make the wrong move. Someone needs to pressure the goalie.
Yeah, Simpson with a lot of time.
Number 12 coming from behind, but he is fast.
Wagerzen, now guarded by an opposing fast defender in Rocco Paddock. Also plays cornerback for the Pirate football squad in his free time. Quite an athlete. But he is going to college for lacrosse. Oh, big hit there, Dave Veach. Watch out. Adjust that helmet. Goodness. That's got to be the hit of the game. And a huge turnover caused by Wagerzen. Strikers keep the ball.
Palatine really, really needing to up the pressure. Only 3 minutes left. We should expect them to start pressuring the ball more within maybe 15, 30 seconds if they want a chance at the game. Danny with the ball.
So that was actually a shot attempt that ended up in the stick of Veach, I think. I didn't get who caught it, but that shot was going to go out of bounds, and they were going to win the race. Oh, boy. Keelan Mix taking some hard pressure from the opposing number 4.
Philbin tracking down number 1. Do not give them an open shot. But the strikers are just trying to slow the game down and just burn the clock.
Catania. Guarded heavily by Philbin. He
gets
by Philbin. Cutting in. Oh, great stick check. Philbin.
Philbin with the hit.
Oh, they're going to say it's a push.
What?
Wow.
That's a questionable call. Very, very questionable.
Not the time you want to make a 50-50 like that. That's going to sting a little bit. For the Pirates, Michael Hudick. Oh, never mind that. We're getting a timeout. So we'll take a quick break. 2:17 left to go in this final quarter. Make sure to stick around. It'll be a good ending between the Strikers and Pirates. We'll be right back.
viewers is not bad. No. How many do you guys normally get, or do you not know?
Alrighty, after that timeout, we are back. It's the Strikers and Pirates in a close duel.
Another big hit by the Pirates. No flag. Ripping
There's
a shot.
They score. And a huge goal for the Strikers. They're back up by 3.
And again, the Pirates just cannot defend the long shots on the elbows. It just doesn't make much sense to me.
I think this is just a game where you're trying to get the rust off of your Palatine. I was, researching into this game. Like I said earlier, South Elgin's already played a full game. They are ready to go into this one. And this is Palatine's first game. And I will say, for their first performance, they're not doing too bad. But like you said, there's a couple of those little issues that become big ones when you start to let goal after goal in on chances like that. So it's going to hurt a little bit. But I'd say for the most part, they're still fighting pretty well. And they still got time to come back. Not a lot. You got to win this face-off, though, and we'll see what happens here. Wang pushes it forward. Great effort by Paddock on the scoop. Here he comes in with speed. To the side for Chavetta, but it slips through his stick. And now a loose ground ball picked up by Escudero, but it comes loose.
Surprised there's no push in the back penalty right there. Swing it back to X. Take their time.
Escudero.
But
Gonna try to get around. Watch out for the double team, and he's going to have to dish it outside to the safety option. Almost a minute and a half. Ball's down. Right in front of the crease. Huge, crucial ground ball. Kicked all over the place.
Striker ball.
Wow.
And Palatine needs to bring on the pressure. A minute and a half remaining.
Titan Elders to the side. It's behind, but Catania scoops it up. He's going to take a shot. Comes out loose in front. Dorshevsky way out of his crease. They score. Dorshevsky wants a call. I'm not sure exactly what it's about there.
I think he thinks someone hit his helmet, but they are not giving him the call.
Wow.
Yeah. Tough scene for the Pirates right now. Very, very tough scene.
Very confused was Dorshevsky there.
Luke, looking at the score, I do not think we'll see Michael Mason, sadly. Another negative of the game, no Michael Mason. But all love for Michael Mason. Hey, JV Laxborough for life.
Something I noticed is that George Wagner is taking his first varsity draw right here for South Elgin. And he does win this draw. 100%. As a face-off guy for George Wagner winning his first one.
Maybe we should have put him in the game earlier because it looks like Palatine needs some face-offs. 50 seconds left in the game. Down 4 for the Pirates. If they want any chance, they need to pick it up right now. But I think they've already threw the flag in.
I was just about to say that, yeah. And now that is especially a dagger, as now they have possession.
Look for the deep hole, just trying to lay people out at this point.
Wow. What a goal by Henry Kolb. And it's now 11-6.
Yeah, the scoreboard might not reflect it too much, but this has truly been a pretty close game the whole entire time.
Yep, they're just running away with it right now.
I would say, Luke, look out if the Strikers have the ball on offense. Look out for the deep holes just trying to lay people out at this point in the game, just not caring at all.
Kolb grabs another goal on the night. He's got a multi-goal game.
Seeing some new Pirates on the field, number 22 on the near side.
We didn't actually not get a number for number 22, so.
Mystery number. Again, look for the Pirates to actually try and deck this player out. Look
Elders was trying to shoot, but looks like more of a slingshot there as his stick got pulled down trying to shoot.
20.4 seconds remaining in the game and clocking down at 15 right now. And the Pirates just, they cannot maintain the ball. Look at it.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Not caring at all about the game now. Look at Adam right now.
They're going to whistle this down as time runs out, and that will do it. South Elgin wins this one by a score of 11-6, and they're now 2-0 on the season. The Pirates are now 0-1, but they got some games to build off of in the future.
And if I were the Pirates, I would not be too overly concerned playing a good team, 11-6. It's a lot closer than the scoreboard depicts, and you're missing Griffin Simons and Ryan Tregesser, debatably your two best offensive weapons.
Oh, yeah, no question.
As for Luke, carry on.
Well, you go ahead first because I was just about to close this out.
I was just going to say, just look out for the Pirates in the future with Trags and Griffin Simons. And, Luke, you can call us out.
Well, as they enter the handshake line, that will do it for the first game of the Palatine Pirates lacrosse season. Don't forget, next Thursday we'll be back here to do girls lacrosse as they host a dominant Crystal Lake Central squad. And then the day after that, we're back here in the press box for the Friday night lacrosse as Palatine will take on Stevenson. For now, I'm Luke Jorden alongside brand new partner Shane Hebert.
And on the camera, Johnny.
And we will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for tuning in.